Hello and happy Sunday. Hey, it's funny. Just making my gotta see the guitar. um, Happy Sunday, everybody. A little late because I'm getting older, and when you have the 2 a.m. gigs and you have to drive home, even though it was pretty local for us last night. You don't get up too early like I usually do on Sundays, anyways. But this is a little bit later at night, and interestingly enough, I planned my show to talk about the Final Kiss show last night in Madison Square Gardens, and all the just reviewed a lot of stuff and read about a lot of his the stuff about Kiss, and was going to talk about Kiss today. And then this evening, as we were doing a lot of work about for our concert next week, we found out one of our Canadian legends passed away. Mr. Mr. Myles Goodwyn right here. If you don't know who Myles is, he's the founder, lifeblood, and he is April Wine. He is the band, and he is the guy who put it together, and he is the guy who's that band's legacy is. And he only played in one band, and it was April Wine. And this is Myles Goodwyn, and he passed away today. And really sad, really sad. It's hit our family pretty hard because we're a classic rock family here, and my wife Angela, who is from Halifax, where Myles is originally from, and she saw April Wine, and when she was in kindergarten, they played her high school in Halifax, and then I think her first concert ever was April Wine, too, and then we actually saw what we thought was the last show of the year, and thought was Myles announced his retirement right after the show that we saw in Casino Royale almost a year ago. So we almost saw she almost saw his last concert. He retired soon after that. Now Brian and the band go out as April Wine without Myles, as he's retired. Don't know if that was possibly because of because of health conditions or whatever, but that's a sad day in Canada. Sad day for Canadian rock history. He's an icon. If you haven't read this book and you're a fan of April Wine and Myles Goodwyn, read this book. It's an amazing book. Just pulled it out to take upstairs to Ange. Lots of great quotes in this book. Sass Jordan says here in the book, Myles is a bona fide enigma, part guitar god, part tender balladeer, and a true titan of Canadian rock. Amazing. That's pretty much says it there. Gilmore of Triumph. Myles is unequivocally Canada's greatest rock and roll songwriter. He's written more hits than anyone. And his favorite song, well, Gil's favorite song is Rock and Roll is a Vicious Game. Sorry, I know that part that I played earlier is played on harmonica by Brian Greenway, but it's kind of his legendary song, is it not? I'm playing this guitar because at one point in the '90s, I think Myles was having some health issues, and he had to play a lighter guitar, and he had to play a guitar that kind of looked like this. It wasn't a Gibson Nighthawk like this is. These two albums right here shaped me as a musician, as a music fan, as a guitar player. Harder, Faster, right here. And of course, Nature of the Beast. Not the number of the beast, but the nature of the beast. These two albums are April Wine's probably finest hour, and probably their heaviest stuff, just which evolved out of their 70s rock, kind of folky, kind of bluesy 70s rock sound, very Canadian. Songs like "Drop Your Guns" and I don't know. There's so many good songs. "Weeping Widow." When I saw April Wine that last show at Casino Rama, every song. I've never been to a show where I knew every song so well. Sometimes you just kind of heard some songs. Some of them you don't know because they're playing new stuff, and that thing. Every song was just up on your feet, and that's sing along with the like Canadian folk history here. Um, Harder, Faster. Name off some songs on here. Say Hello. Um, Better Babes in Arms. Before the Dawn, which is Brian Greenway's big song. I Like to Rock. Tonight. Yeah, I learned every song off this album on guitar. It taught me a lot. Um, and of course, that's that one. Of course, no more Canadian than actually being recorded at Le Studio in Morin Heights in Quebec. Where Rush recorded so many albums. And of course, The Nature of the Beast, which All Over Town, which my band Threesome is covering, incidentally. Sign of the Gypsy Queens on this one. Just Between You and Me, Wanna Rock. Big City Girls, Crash and Burn, Bad Boys, every song again, and killer guitars. April Wine had 3 guitarists at that time: Brian Greenway, Myles, and Gary Moffat, and just an incredible tour de force of band. They kind of went down after that. Didn't quite reach the success of those 2 albums again, and basically. If you read in his book, he went on. He still played music, and still up to this, up to his retirement last year, was still cranking out live. And when I saw him exactly a year ago, it was incredible how he was back to the full size Les Pauls. He was just hammering them. Every lick was dead on from the classic. It was note for note. He wasn't feeling anything, and just it's just a sad day. It's just a sad day when someone who's just a legend passes away, and it just kind of makes you feel sad that it's coming, guys. It's the day's coming. Kiss retired last night. Apparently is moving on as avatars and doing some other strange stuff. But is that all we're gonna have in the next very short time? 10 years. I mean, 10 years from now, some of these guys are going to be in their 90s. Think about that for a second. The McCartneys, the Jaggers, and the guys that are in their 70s now, who are still somehow out there doing it. Guys like REO Speedwagon, Bruce Springsteen. They're all in their 70s. Sammy Hagar is going out this summer. In 10 years, they'll be 80 years old, and if you're a classic rock fan, what bands are we going to go see anymore? I think tributes will become a huge thing. I think Kiss will probably trademark their live show, and I think they will do that. Anyways, I'm gonna shut down. I'm gonna make it a quick one this week because I'm kind of sad about April Wine. But anyways, come back and I'll have to talk a little bit more about this some other time. But I gotta cut it short tonight because it's getting late. Anyways, cheers to Myles Goodwyn and April Wine. Rest in peace, and thanks guys for listening tonight. Thanks. Bye bye.